everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing another book haul. These books are what I bought all the way through June and into the middle of July up to where we are now. Most of them are personal development books, but there are a few others thrown in. So I'll get started and show you what I picked up. So the first one is How I Changed My Life in a Year by Shelley Wilson. So I saw this book recommended in Writers Forum. I believe it's self-published. Yeah. And it's just about how she kept motivated, about all the things that she wanted to change and how she changed them. And she was 40 when she started wanting to change her life because she wasn't happy with it. And it goes through things like how she lost weight, how she met the goals that she wanted to meet. So I'm excited to read that one. And the next one is Twitter for Authors by Marcy Kennedy. I use Twitter a lot. This book is more for absolute beginners because it goes through setting up Twitter, how to use it and things like that. But I bought it for a bit more information, you know, things about how to manage my time better, how to shorten links, more ideas on hashtags, things like that. So it's quite a thick, comprehensive how to use Twitter as an author. So I'd recommend if you don't have Twitter and you want to start it, that you pick up this book because it'll help you. The next book I've got is The Successful Author Mindset by Joanna Penn. You'll have heard me talk about Joanna Penn a lot. She's one of my favourite non-fiction authors for writing type books, how to. So this delves into what writers think about, you know, how we all think our writing is crap and that we don't want anybody else to read it and that we should give up, and you know, what if people don't like what we're writing. This goes into, you know, a little bit about how she felt. There's extracts from her diary because she always comes across as really confident in what she's done and her writing, but then reading this book you can see that she's vulnerable just like anybody else. It is a workbook style, so she will talk about something, say it's to do with how we all think our writing is crap, and then she'll have a little space where you can write why you think it's crap. Obviously Joanna's a self-published indie author. I'll just show you what I mean by the workbook. So she leaves spaces and then she'll ask you a question like, how does your inner critic stop you from writing? And then you can write there, and then it tells what she used to think about when her inner critic was stopping her writing. So we're a quarter of the way through, so I'm finding it interesting so far. Next is The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. This is how to change the way you live, and it's all about what you can do before 8 o'clock in the morning to set you up for a great productive day. Hal has ups and downs in his life. He started off really well with a good job, then he had a massive car crash and then had to go through recovery. He's been broke, he's been rich, etc. And this goes through how you can change your life, get the life that you've always wanted, energy and motivation, etc. All in the morning. And there's actually a miracle morning for writers specifically, which I have on my Kindle, which I downloaded recently because it's only come out recently. I am not very far through yet, but it has hooked me, so I will carry on, and I'm a multiple reader. I'll read multiple books at a time. Next one, How to Be Fucking Awesome. Again, it's another how to change your life type book, how to change your mindset. Yeah, it's about how this book gives you a kick up the bum, how to get on with your business, and obviously my business is writing, stop procrastinating, and you know, I'm a quarter of the way through this one as well, and I'm finding it's hooked me too. And I like that this is by a British author, so it's in British writing style, rather than all these ones that this one I've picked up is American and some of the other ones. Obviously Joanna's British, but it's nice. It's a nice change to read a British written book. And then another one, I'm on obviously a personal development kick at the moment, so The Compound Effect, Jumpstart Your Income, Your Life and Your Success. So it says all in the title really. Haven't looked into this one yet, so couldn't really tell you 100% what it's about, but it's had really great reviews. It's a New York Times bestseller, so I'll keep you updated on what I think about this one. And then Rising Strong, this is about getting back up after you've been knocked down. You know, it's about going through turmoil, getting back up, not letting it keep you down, no matter what it is in your life that's happened. I haven't started this one yet either, so I will let you know. I'm planning to do reviews on all the books I read. It's just getting round to it because I'm on a deadline, obviously. So yeah, I'll start this one once I finish the others. And then I recently applied for university and was accepted, so in September I will be starting a creative writing and history degree, so I'm really excited about that. I've wanted to do it for a long time, but I've always put it off and done things that I think I should do rather than things I want to, so I've decided I'm going to do what I want to from now on, not what I think I should. And I got accepted really quickly, and the options were creative writing and history, or creative writing and English. And although I love books, I'm not a big literature fan. You know, obviously I like Jane Eyre and Pride and Prejudice and things like that, but I'm not really big into literature. So I chose history, and also the university advised me to do history as well. I do actually want to write historical fiction with a crime element, because I love crime too. So I picked up Get Started in Writing Historical Fiction. So it's one of those teach yourself books. I haven't started it yet. I've got my book mark ready. So this goes through, you know, how to write for different time periods, plotting, things like that. So I'll let you know how I get on with that one too. And then I got The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I'm a bit late to the bandwagon on this one, but I liked Twilight and, you know, that series. You know, I wasn't overly into it because I was a bit older at the time. I wasn't a teenager. My sister loved the series. I don't know if she's read this one, I'm sure she'll let me know, but I've seen this really great reviews on this by people my age, so I'm 31, and that they think that it seems like it's written by a totally different author. So I'm getting into the sci-fi type books at the moment, so I thought I would give this a go, and it was really cheap. I think I got it for like £2 on eBay, so I look forward to reading that one. And then last but not least, I've seen this all over Instagram, Luminary. The next one is coming out soon. Set in the future, about two corporations that are at war. This is, you know, sci-fi, spaceships, mutants, etc. And I've seen nothing but good reviews for this. People saying they've never read anything like it before. So that's what drew me to picking that up. I'm trying to put myself on a book ban. I do actually have one more. I bought this with money I had on a voucher left over, so that doesn't really count, does it? So Follow Me by Angela Clark. So this is a thriller. It's about a killer and about Twitter. So it's a social media killing. The more this killer kills people, the more followers they get, and it's about Freddie, who's a journalist, and she's struggling to make any money as a journalist. She's writing for free, and she's looking for her big break to get into the national newspapers and to be paid as a journalist. And then the murders start happening, and she teams with a detective to try and find out who the murderer is, and it's all based around Twitter, hashtags, followers, etc. So I thought that was quite interesting. So that's everything that I've picked up for July and June. I'm not buying any more books now until I've read at least half of what I've bought, because I'm just accumulating books, not reading them, and it's wasting my money, although it's really hard to resist. Let me know if you've read any of those books, if you've got any suggestions for when I've caught up with everything, and if there's any of those books that you would specifically like a review on, then let me know, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!